An evening moment settles gently into the room. A day has grown long and quiet. There is weariness carried softly in the chest. Thoughts feel guarded after many hours. A longing rests beneath the surface. Night has arrived with its stillness. The body has come to the place of rest. The light is low and the world has grown calm. Shoulders ease downward. Hands rest without holding. The jaw loosens softly. Breath slows and deepens. The body becomes still upon the bed. If these prayers bring you peace, take a moment to like this video. Subscribe for more nightly prayers. And share where you're listening from tonight. Your presence and words help keep this space gentle and growing. Now, take another slow breath. Let us begin this prayer together. Holy and gentle God, in the quiet of this night a heart comes before you. Not rushing, not striving, simply arriving. The noise of the day fades into the background. The soul steps into sacred stillness. Here in this low and tender moment, there is no need to hide. No need to carry more than can be held. You are the God who dwells in the highest place. And yet you draw near to the lowly and the contrite. You look upon humble hearts with kindness. You breathe life into spirits that feel worn and small. Your nearness is not loud. Your presence does not overwhelm. It rests gently like lamplight in a quiet room. Tonight there is comfort in knowing you are close. Not because of strength, not because of perfection, but because you choose to dwell with those who are tender and bowed. You revive the spirit that feels thin and tired. You cradle the heart that has little left to give. Your care surrounds this moment like a soft evening breeze. In your presence there is safety. Nothing needs to be proven. Nothing needs to be fixed. Rest is offered freely. Peace settles without effort. Your watchful love remains through the night. And sleep is welcomed as a gift held in your hands. In this gentle hour the heart begins to loosen its grip. What was held tightly through the day slowly releases. Concerns soften and drift like quiet clouds. There is no urgency here. No need to reach ahead or look back. Only this present stillness. Only this tender moment before you. Breath continues its slow rhythm. In and out with ease. Each rise and fall becoming a silent prayer. The body learns again how to be held by the night. Muscles rest without instruction. The weight of the day sinks down into the mattress. Supported. Received. Allowed to rest. Gentle God. You see the places that have grown weary inside. You know the thoughts that have circled too long. You understand the guarded places formed by many hours. Nothing here surprises you. Nothing here needs explanation. This heart is known completely and loved fully. Like an evening breeze moving through olive trees. Your peace passes through the inner world. Not rushing, not forcing, simply passing and remaining, quieting what trembles. soothing what aches, settling what has been restless. There is permission now to slow further, to let go of silent striving, to stop measuring the day, to stop holding every outcome. In your presence, effort gently dissolves, and rest becomes natural once more. You are near to the lowly in spirit, close to the heart that bows without words. You dwell not only in the heights of heaven, but also in this low, quiet place, beside a resting body, beside a softening heart, beside breath moving steadily through the night. Your nearness feels like warmth rather than weight, like soft lamplight rather than brightness, like a hand resting without pressure. Here there is no fear of being seen too closely, for your gaze carries kindness. Your attention brings peace. As the night deepens, the heart settles further into trust. Thoughts grow slower. Spaces between breaths grow wider. Stillness becomes familiar, and the soul rests within it. Stillness continues to widen in this quiet place. The heart no longer rushes to speak. Silence itself feels safe. Breath moves gently like water along a calm shore, each moment unfolding without demand. Gentle God of nearness. In this slowing rhythm a deeper calm is found. The mind releases its last efforts to organize the night. Thoughts drift farther apart, like stars spread across a dark sky. Present but no longer pressing. There is comfort in knowing you remain close, not watching from a distance, but dwelling here in the low quiet space. Your presence settles into the room, into the body, into the spaces between thoughts. The chest softens as breath flows freely. The belly rises and falls with ease. The neck and shoulders rest without tension. Every part gently learns there is nothing more to hold, nothing more to guard. You revive the spirit when it grows faint. You restore the heart that feels worn thin. Not with noise, not with force, but with a steady, gentle closeness. A presence that remains through the night, like still water reflecting starlight. Your peace reflects into the inner world, calm upon calm, layer upon layer of quiet trust. The soul begins to rest in your dwelling place. There is no need to rise higher, no need to become more. You draw near right where humility rests, right where weariness has lowered its voice, right where surrender feels natural and small. In this sacred low place, the heart is held, the spirit is revived. Rest spreads slowly like warmth, and the night receives this moment with gentleness. The quiet deepens as the night stretches gently onward. Thoughts arrive more slowly now, and when they come they pass without staying long, like soft wind moving through an open window. Nothing lingers, nothing presses. Gentle and holy God, you remain near in this unhurried space. The heart senses your closeness without needing words. There is a growing ease in simply being here. present before you, known and unafraid. Guarded places begin to loosen. Walls built through long hours gently lower. The soul no longer stands watch. It rests instead, trusting the night in your care. Breath continues its slow, steady pattern. Each breath drawing in calm. Each breath releasing what is no longer needed. The body settles deeper into rest. Supported and safe. You dwell with the lowly and the contrite. Not to examine. Not to correct. But to revive and restore. Your nearness brings life quietly. Like moisture returning to dry ground. The mind grows spacious. Quiet valleys open within. Still water reflects peace where worry once stirred. The inner world feels less crowded, less guarded, more open to rest. There is freedom now to stop holding the day together, to let moments drift into your keeping. Nothing is lost in your care. Everything is held gently and securely. As the night breathes slowly around this place, the heart leans fully into stillness. Trust settles like a soft covering, and rest continues to deepen without effort. The evening continues its quiet unfolding. The sense of time begins to soften. Minutes feel less important. Moments stretch gently without measure. The heart no longer counts what remains undone. Loving God who draws near. In this calm space weariness is finally allowed. Not hidden. Not resisted. Simply laid down. Like hands opening after holding too long. Breath moves with a deeper ease now. The rhythm steady and unforced. Each breath a small surrender. Each pause a gift of rest. The body listens and responds, releasing what it no longer needs to carry. You see the quiet tiredness beneath the surface. The fatigue that words cannot describe. You meet it with compassion, with nearness that does not require strength, with presence that asks for nothing in return. Like lamplight glowing softly in the corner, your peace fills the room without demanding attention. It simply remains. Warm. Steady. Enough. The heart rests lower now, closer to the ground of humility and trust. There is no reaching upward, only settling downward into your care, into the place where you choose to dwell. You revive the spirit not by lifting it high, but by staying close, by dwelling with the weary and the contrite, by breathing life quietly into tired places. Stillness feels natural here, safe and unbroken. The night wraps gently around this moment, and rest continues to deepen like calm water growing still. As the night holds steady, a deeper surrender begins to unfold. Not something chosen with effort, but something that arrives naturally, like sleep approaching without being summoned. Gentle God who dwells near. In this low quiet place the heart leans fully into you. There is less to say now, less to name, more space to simply rest within your presence. breath slows even further. The pause between breaths grows long and peaceful. The body feels heavier in the best way. Anchored, supported, at ease upon the bed. You remain with the lowly in spirit, close to the heart that has bowed itself in trust. Your nearness is not distant holiness. It is warmth. It is steadiness. It is rest offered freely. Thoughts soften into the background, no longer forming full shapes. They dissolve gently before reaching the surface, like ripples fading across still water. There is surrender here without fear. Nothing is being taken away. Nothing is being demanded. Only a quiet releasing into your care. You revive the spirit by staying, by remaining close through the long hours of night, by guarding this rest with tender watchfulness. Your presence becomes the resting place itself. The soul settles deeper, lower, more fully at peace. Trust flows quietly beneath awareness, and rest continues its gentle descent. The quiet now feels spacious and wide. The night stretches gently without sound. There is nothing pulling the heart forward, nothing calling it back. Only this calm present moment held in your care. High and holy God, who chooses to dwell with the lowly. In this stillness, the mystery of your nearness feels close, not distant, not overwhelming, but tender and near. Breath moves softly, almost unnoticed. The body rests as if remembering something familiar. A rest that has always been known. A safety older than the day itself. You dwell in the heights. And you dwell here, in this humble quiet place, beside a resting soul, beside a tired heart. Your presence bridges heaven and this small moment. The mind no longer searches for meaning. It drifts peacefully, like clouds thinning at dusk, leaving open sky behind. There is comfort in knowing you do not pass by this place. You remain. You stay. You make your dwelling with the contrite and gentle in spirit. And in that dwelling there is life. The heart rests lower still. Surrender deepens without effort. The soul feels safely contained, held within the quiet strength of your nearness. Nothing needs to be achieved here. Nothing needs to be said. Being is enough. Rest is enough. Your presence is enough. Soft stillness continues to settle through this space. The night feels settled and kind, like a gentle covering drawn close. Everything unnecessary has fallen away. Gentle and faithful God, your presence remains steady and calm, not shifting, not fading, simply dwelling here in quiet assurance. Breath moves like a slow tide, in, out, each movement unhurried, each pause full and complete. The body rests as if floating on calm water. Lamplight glows softly within the inner world. Not bright, not demanding, just enough to warm the edges of awareness. Your peace spreads quietly, reaching every corner without force. Thoughts come and go like distant stars, seen but not followed. They drift across the mind and disappear, leaving behind a wide open stillness. You revive the spirit through your nearness, not through words, not through instruction, but through dwelling with the humble heart, through remaining present in this low, quiet place. The soul rests within your presence, safe and unhurried, protected through the long hours of night. Trust deepens without needing attention. Stillness now feels like home, familiar and welcoming. The heart leans into it naturally, and rest continues its gentle unfolding. The night stretches softly around this resting place. Each shadow carries quiet. Each pause in the air holds gentle ease. There is nothing pressing, nothing demanding, only the slow rhythm of breath, only the tender movement of a body learning to fully release. Holy God, your nearness is like a calm evening breeze, touching every corner of the spirit without force, flowing into places that have held tension too long, softening them, settling them, whispering peace without words. Hands rest easily, fingers loosen, arms stretch gently against the sheets, shoulders sink lower. The body grows heavier in the safest way, supported by the quiet night and your watchful presence. The heart leans further into trust, knowing that you dwell with those who are humble, with the contrite and the lowly in spirit, not because of what has been done, but simply because you choose to remain near. Your presence itself revives. It restores without expectation. Thoughts float past like leaves on a slow-moving stream. No need to grasp, no need to follow. They drift away, leaving wider spaces of calm, deeper stretches of silence, moments that feel like gentle prayer in every breath. The soul rests more fully now, aware of nothing but your nearness, held without demand, protected without effort. Peace flows quietly like still water. Every heartbeat becomes a soft affirmation, a rhythm of safety and rest, and the mind begins to mirror the body, slowing, unfolding, becoming still. In this tender evening, trust grows naturally, and surrender is no longer a choice, but a quiet gift accepted without thought, resting in the gentle presence of the God who dwells close. The night continues to deepen its gentle hold. Shadows stretch long and soft across the room. The air feels still. The heart grows still. Every muscle, every thought, every breath begins to settle. Tender God, your presence draws near like a quiet river, flowing into the low places of the soul, filling every empty space with gentle peace, reviving the spirit that has grown weary, smoothing the edges of a tired heart. Breath moves slowly, a steady rhythm like soft waves lapping the shore. In, out, each pause, carrying rest, each exhale releasing what is no longer needed. The mind grows spacious, thoughts drift apart, no longer crowding the inner world, no longer weighing the soul. Each one passes lightly, like leaves on a calm evening wind. In this quiet, surrender deepens, not forced, not hurried, but like a natural unfolding. The heart lets go of striving. The spirit leans into trust. The soul rests fully into the safety of your nearness. You dwell with the lowly. You embrace the contrite. You remain close to those who bow in humility, not to demand or correct, but to revive, to restore, to breathe life quietly into weary hearts. There is no effort here. Only the slow, steady rhythm of your presence, only the quiet assurance of your care, only the peace that comes from knowing rest is welcomed, and the night carries the soul softly toward deeper stillness. The body, the mind, the spirit, all receive this gentle gift of your nearness. and sleep begins to approach like a soft, slow tide, filling the spaces of the soul with calm, bringing release without urging. Now the heart rests fully in the quiet of this sacred hour. The night is gentle, the air soft, every sound around feels distant and mild. The soul breathes in the peace that surrounds it. Holy and tender God, you who dwell with the humble and contrite, remain close to this resting spirit. Your presence is a soft companion in the darkness, a quiet strength that does not startle, a steady warmth that holds without weight. Breath moves like a slow river, rising and falling, in and out with ease. The body feels carried by the night, supported in every curve and edge, released from every tension. Your nearness is like soft starlight, touching the heart without pressure, lighting the inner world gently, enough to bring calm, enough to allow the soul to let go completely. Thoughts no longer crowd the mind, they drift softly, coming only to fade away, and in the spaces between, there is silence, and in the silence, there is rest. You revive the spirit with quiet presence, not with movement or force, not with demands or correction, but by simply remaining near, by dwelling where humility rests, by giving the heart permission to surrender. The soul feels held, cradled by a love that asks nothing, yet gives everything. Every pulse and every breath becomes part of this gentle rhythm. The night embracing every fragment of the spirit. In this sacred presence, trust grows naturally, not pressured, not learned, but felt, as rest flows quietly into every corner of being, and sleep begins to brush softly against the edges of awareness. The night stretches wide and calm. Every corner of the room, every quiet shadow, holds a soft stillness. The heart grows lighter as burdens gently lift. Each breath moves with ease, like wind through olive trees in a tender evening. Loving God, you who dwell with the lowly and the contrite, remain near to this resting soul. Your presence is a quiet companion, filling the space without crowding, holding gently without pressure. Muscles continue to soften. The shoulders fall away from the ears. The hands rest loosely. The neck lengthens naturally. The body sinks deeper into the bed, supported, cradled, received. Peace flows like still water, reflecting the light of your care. Each thought that drifts across the mind is met with gentle grace. No need to grasp, no need to guide, simply released into your keeping. The soul feels sheltered in your nearness, as if held beneath a protective canopy of stars, secure and quiet, untroubled by noise or expectation. Your nearness revives without effort. Your presence restores without demand. The heart leans into your care naturally, trust growing in the silence between breaths, and rest deepens slowly like evening shadows across a quiet valley. There is nothing to do, nothing to prepare, nothing to achieve, only to remain, only to breathe, only to rest in the gentle assurance of your love. Sleep edges closer, soft as a whisper, tender as the hand of a loving father, and the soul surrenders further, knowing that you are near, watching, caring, dwelling with the humble heart. The night continues its gentle embrace. Every sound is softened, every shadow softened by your nearness. The heart feels more at peace, more fully contained, held securely in the quiet of this hour. Merciful God, you dwell with the lowly and the contrite. You remain close to the humble spirit. Your presence fills this space like a soft evening breeze, brushing gently across the soul, restoring each tired fragment without haste. Breath flows with effortless rhythm. The chest rises and falls like calm waters. The body grows heavier in the best way, sinking deeper into the comfort of this sacred stillness, each limb relaxed, each thought gently drifting. Your care feels like starlight spilling over a quiet valley, touching each corner of the heart without pressure, lighting softly the places where worry once lingered, filling empty spaces with tender peace. The soul rests fully in your presence, no longer needing to strive, no longer needing to watch, simply breathing, simply being, simply known and embraced. Like soft wind through olive trees, your peace moves through the inner world, soothing, steadying, quieting, every shadow of tension fading into your gentle nearness. Trust grows naturally now, not forced, not hurried, but a quiet unfolding. The heart leaning into the assurance that you remain near, the spirit settling more deeply with every slow breath. Sleep draws closer like a soft tide, approaching without hurry, entering the edges of awareness gently, and the soul rests fully into the care of the God who dwells with the humble heart. The stillness of the night deepens, every sound around is softened, every thought drifts lightly. The heart feels quiet and secure, the soul wrapped gently in your presence, tender and faithful God. You who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near to this resting spirit. Your nearness flows like a soft evening breeze, touching each corner of the heart, filling empty spaces with gentle calm. Breath moves slowly, in and out with ease. The chest rises and falls like quiet waves on a still lake. The body rests more fully with each exhale. Muscles release, tension fades. The spirit leans softly into the night. Your presence revives quietly, not with noise, not with effort, but with the steady assurance of love, a love that remains when all else fades, a care that holds the soul gently through the night. Thoughts come and go like leaves on a slow-moving river. No need to follow, no need to grasp, only the quiet flow, only the tender rhythm of your nearness. The soul rests in your care, safe, untroubled, embraced by a presence that asks nothing, offers everything. Trust continues to deepen. The heart leans lower. Surrender arrives naturally, as sleep brushes softly against the edges of awareness, and the spirit rests fully, held completely in the gentle nearness of God. The night holds all things gently. Shadows stretch soft and long. Every sound fades into quiet. The heart rests deeper. The soul feels sheltered in your presence. Loving and tender God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near in this sacred hour. Your nearness flows quietly through the soul, bringing calm to restless thoughts, softening every hidden worry, restoring the spirit without haste. Breath moves steadily, rising and falling like a slow tide. The body sinks fully into the bed, supported, held, received completely, every muscle relaxing, every part letting go. Your care is like starlight spilling over a quiet valley, touching the hidden corners of the heart, filling each space with gentle peace. The soul rests fully in your embrace, untroubled, unhurried, completely held. Trust grows quietly now. The heart leans fully into surrender. No striving, no guarding, only soft acceptance of your presence. Only the deep knowing of being loved and cared for. Thoughts drift like soft clouds across a vast night sky. The mind grows spacious, the spirit rests fully, and the night carries the soul in its gentle rhythm. Sleep moves closer, soft and tender, like a calm evening breeze over olive trees. Here, in this sacred low place, the heart and spirit are restored, held in the quiet, faithful nearness of the God who remains with the humble. The weary are revived, the spirit is renewed, and rest flows naturally as a gift. Now the edges of sleep begin to brush softly against awareness. The night feels wider, the quiet deeper. Every breath carries rest. Every pause between breaths becomes a gentle lullaby. Holy and tender God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near as the spirit drifts towards stillness. Your presence is steady, soft, a quiet hand resting upon the heart. Muscles release further, the body grows heavier, supported completely by the mattress beneath. The arms and legs sink into gentle ease. The shoulders fall fully away from the ears. The neck softens. The hands rest loosely upon the chest or by the side. Breath becomes almost imperceptible, rising and falling with quiet rhythm. Each exhale carries the final traces of tension, Each inhale invites gentle trust. The soul rests in this sacred low place, safe, held, received fully in your care. Thoughts have slowed, drifting past like distant stars in the night sky. No need to hold on to them. No need to follow. Only the quiet spaces between, where rest deepens naturally. Your presence revives quietly, like the evening breeze through olive trees, like starlight reflected on still water, soothing, steadying, persistent in gentle care. The heart surrenders further, trust grows quietly, and the spirit leans fully into your embrace. Sleep approaches slowly, softly, tenderly, filling the spaces of the soul with gentle peace. The quiet now feels vast. The edges of awareness blur softly. Sleep lingers just beyond reach. The heart rests fully. The spirit leans gently into the calm. Loving God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain close as the night carries this soul. Your presence is steady, tender, a quiet companion in the near-sleep hours. Breath moves slowly, barely noticed, each inhale drawing in peace, each exhale releasing what remains of the day. The body rests completely, limbs relaxed, muscles softened, every part embraced by gentle stillness. The mind drifts lightly, thoughts fading like stars at dawn. No need to chase, no need to follow, only soft silence, only the gentle rhythm of being held. You revive the spirit quietly, not with noise, not with pressure, but through nearness, through faithful presence, through tender care that asks for nothing. The soul leans further into surrender, trust flowing naturally with each breath, sleep brushing closer, a soft tide of rest approaching slowly, wrapping the heart and mind in calm assurance. Every part of this being feels supported, held fully in the gentle nearness of God. Peace settles deep, stillness grows wider, and the spirit floats lightly on the edge of dream. The night is a soft, endless stretch. The body rests fully, the mind drifts quietly, thoughts have become whispers, almost gone. The soul leans into the gentle pull of sleep. Tender God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near in this sacred near-sleep hour. Your presence is soft, steady, a quiet hand resting upon the heart. Breath flows like a slow, calm river, in, out, each movement carrying ease, each pause carrying rest. The body is fully surrendered, the spirit floating lightly. Your peace spreads like starlight over a quiet valley, illuminating the tender corners of the heart, filling empty spaces with calm, restoring without effort, reviving without demand. Thoughts fade further. The mind opens like a still pond reflecting the night sky. No stirring, no struggle, only quiet reflection, only the rhythm of your nearness. The soul leans deeper into trust. Surrender becomes effortless. Sleep brushes softly across awareness, wrapping the heart in gentle assurance, filling the spirit with calm and quiet joy. Every part of being rests completely, held in your gentle, faithful presence. Every breath a whisper of your care, every pause a reminder of your love, and the night carries the soul fully into tender rest. The night grows even softer, shadows melt into quiet, every sound fades into gentle stillness. The heart rests fully, the spirit leans into the calm. Sleep hovers nearby like a tender friend. Holy and faithful God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near as the soul prepares for deeper rest. Your presence is steady, warm, a gentle shelter for every part of being. Breath flows slowly, rising and falling with ease. The body is fully surrendered, limbs relaxed, muscles softened, every part cradled. In your care, your nearness brings blessing quietly, touching the spirit without pressure, filling every corner of the heart with calm, restoring what is weary, reviving what is tired, making safe the low and tender places. Thoughts have softened completely. The mind mirrors the stillness of the night. The soul floats lightly in your presence. Trust grows naturally. Surrender is no longer effort. Sleep draws closer, soft and gentle. May your peace wrap this heart. May your love cradle the spirit. May every breath be a quiet prayer of rest, and may the soul know the fullness of your nearness tonight. The night has become a quiet sanctuary, every shadow softened, every sound hushed. The heart rests fully. The soul leans gently into tender sleep. Merciful and faithful God, you who dwell with the lowly and contrite, remain near as the spirit enters deep rest. Your presence is steady, warm, a gentle embrace that holds without weight. Breath flows slowly, rising and falling like calm waves. The body is fully surrendered, limbs relaxed, muscles softened, every part cradled in your care. Your peace spreads like starlight over a quiet valley, touching every hidden corner of the heart, filling empty spaces with gentle calm, reviving the spirit quietly, restoring the weary soul, offering rest as a gift, not a demand. Thoughts have faded completely. The mind mirrors the stillness of the night. The spirit floats in your tender presence. Trust rests naturally. Surrender flows easily. Sleep enfolds the soul like a soft, gentle tide. May this night be filled with your gentle care. May the heart remain safe in your embrace. May the spirit awaken renewed, and may every breath carry the quiet assurance of your love. Rest now, fully, peacefully, held completely in the faithful nearness of God. Amen.